First rule to scale up your sales. Rule number 1, the irresistible offer. Make them chase you. In the famous book Scale Up Your Sales Like Fire, and this is where the fire truly starts. Before you ever spend a cent on ads, build a funnel, or write a single word of copy, there's one thing that will determine whether your business sizzles or fizzles. It's your offer. You could have the slickest website, the most beautiful Instagram feed, and even a six-figure ad budget. But if your offer doesn't make your prospects stop in their tracks and say, "I need this now," you're dead in the water. Most entrepreneurs think they have a sales problem, but what they actually have is an offer problem, and in this chapter, we're going to fix that permanently. We're not just going to create an offer. We're going to craft something magnetic, something irresistible, something that turns cold traffic into obsessed fans who can't wait to click, book, or buy. Because in the noisy world of online marketing, attention is currency. And your offer is the loudest shout in the room. The kind of offer that burns through objections like wildfire, lights up your conversions. Without sounding pushy or desperate. In this chapter, you'll learn what makes an offer irresistible in the modern marketplace. Features and benefits alone will never be enough to build an offer that creates buying urgency. Without hype, simple mental switch that turns a browser into a buyer, and the exact formula that makes people chase you instead of you chasing them. Get ready, because this is the starting point of the firestorm you're about to create. Let's build your offer engine. Let's be clear, marketing isn't about being clever, loud, or trendy. It's about making an offer so compelling, so well-positioned, so clearly valuable that the person on the other end feels like they'd be crazy to walk away. That's where real sales magic begins. Let me break this down simply. An irresistible offer is not just your product. It's how your product is framed, delivered, and perceived. It's what makes people say yes emotionally before they even justify it logically. You can have the most powerful funnel on earth, but if your offer doesn't hit hard, none of it matters. What most people get wrong. Here's what most people do. They build a product, then they list the features, then they drop a price. Wrong. That's not an offer. That's a commodity. You need to shift from selling information or access to selling transformation. From here's what I do to here's how your life will change. And the truth is, your prospects don't care about what you offer. They care about what it does for them. They don't care about your coaching program. They care about not being broke, stressed, or stuck. They don't want the supplement. They want energy, confidence, and control. They don't want your course. They want to earn more, impress more, and live with more freedom. When you speak to that, to the dream, to the outcome, to the shift, you're now operating in the world of irresistible offers. Breaking down the core offer formula, let me introduce you to the irresistible offer equation. Dream outcome is value stack scarcity, exclusivity risking with guarantee equals irresistible offer. Let's go deeper. First is dream outcome. Paint the picture of the after state. Don't just say what they'll get, show them what they'll become. Examples: get 5 high-paying clients in 30 days, lose 7 kilograms in 6 weeks without extreme dieting, land your first $10,000 freelance project. Next is massive value stack at bonuses, extra tools, guides, or consulting sessions that multiply the perceived value without bloating your core delivery. The goal is to create this internal reaction in the beer. I'd be stupid not to buy this. Next is scarcity or exclusivity. People buy when they feel like time is ticking. Limited seats, expiring bonuses, private application. Give them a reason to move now. Next is to risk with a guarantee. Remove the mental "what if I waste my money?" fear. The stronger your confidence, the stronger your conversion. Example: if you don't double your leads in 90 days, I'll work with you personally until you do. Free. The psychological trigger. Here's the mindset shift you must install. Your offer doesn't compete with other offers. It competes with an action. You're not trying to beat another product. You're trying to beat their fear, doubt, and hesitation. The enemy is not the market. The enemy is your prospect's voice that says, "I'll wait, I'll think about it," or "I don't need this right now." An irresistible offer slices through all of that by making the cost of inaction feel far greater than the cost of buying. Building your offer like fire. Let's break this into action steps. 1. Identify the pain. What is your dream client really trying to escape from? 2. Define the dream outcome. What transformation do they crave? 3. List every bonus you can offer: templates, guides, email scripts, community, checklists. 4. Add scarcity. Can you limit access? Limit time. Use a countdown. 5. Guarantee it. What can you offer that removes the fear of regret? Your job isn't to pressure people to buy. Your job is to make the value so obvious, so overwhelming, and so personalized to their life that not buying feels like a mistake. The result? When you build an irresistible offer this way, something magical happens. Your ads get cheaper, your conversion rate spikes, your calendar fills up, and most importantly, your business becomes predictable, because once you have an offer that makes people say yes without needing to think, the rest of your system becomes gasoline to the fire. Here's the truth: most businesses fail because they never create an offer that's actually worth selling. They focus on content, logos, websites, funnels, everything but the one thing that makes or breaks their entire system. Your offer is the core engine of your sales machine. It is the first, most important, and most powerful conversion lever in your business. Key takeaways from this chapter: 1. Don't sell products. Sell outcomes. People don't want your program. They want the result of your program. You must be able to clearly communicate what happens after they buy, how life gets better, easier, freer. 2. Your offer must feel like a no-brainer and irresistible. Offer is something your prospect is afraid to walk away from. It must feel like they're losing something if they don't act. 3. Stack value. Remove risk. Add scarcity. An offer should feel like it's dripping with value. And then you remove all their fear with a strong guarantee. Then you nudge urgency with limited time or exclusive bonuses. 4. The real competition is in action. You're not just competing with similar products. You're competing with their fear, laziness, and hesitation. Make the pain of staying stuck feel greater than the cost of moving forward. 5. The formula to burn in your mind. If you skip this, nothing else in the book will work. Because if your offer doesn't spark desire, you'll be pouring water into a leaky bucket. But if your offer ignites belief, urgency, and trust, everything else becomes easier. Ads get cheaper, leads increase, sales flow, and your business becomes a magnet, not a megaphone. In the next chapter, we'll talk about how to identify exactly who your ideal client is, so your offer lands like a lightning strike, not a whisper. But for now, pause and reflect. Does your current offer make people chase you? If not, it's time to rebuild it with fire. If your offer isn't irresistible, no one's listening. Now rewrite it in your own voice as: an average offer needs to beg. A fireproof offer makes people lean in. Let's break this down. Most people try to shout louder in a noisy marketplace. They think the problem is reach, clicks, or content, but it's not. It's that what they're offering simply isn't irresistible. Think about it. When something truly valuable is on the table, you don't need to push people. You don't need to manipulate or chase, because an irresistible offer has gravity. It pulls attention toward it. It creates instant curiosity. It generates emotion. That's the fire. Here's the rule: if you have to convince people they need it, your offer isn't built right. But if people see your message and instantly think, "That's exactly what I need," you've won before they even click. It's not about hype. It's about alignment between your message and their moment. Because when your offer speaks to the pain they're trying to escape and the dream they quietly obsess over, you've earned their attention. Remember, you're not here to be loud. You're here to be clear, desirable, and undeniable. So, from this point forward, build offers that people don't just want, they feel drawn to. That's how you sell like fire. You've just unlocked the first rule and the most critical foundation of scaling your sales like fire. It's not about shouting louder or selling harder. It's about crafting a message and an offer so sharp, so clear, so irresistible that people don't need convincing. They just need a way to pay. Now ask yourself, what needs to change in your current offer so people feel pulled toward it, not pushed? Because once your offer works, everything else becomes fuel. This is just the beginning. If you found value in this rule, make sure to hit subscribe, leave a comment with your biggest takeaway, and get ready, because Rule 2 is where we turn attention into action. I'll see you there.